Welcome, everybody. And I'm very excited and grateful to just share briefly with everyone what it is that we do. Xtreamfx Global Academy is our name. And I'm very excited that I'm one of the many individuals here that are taking advantage of this great opportunity known as Xtreamfx Global Academy. I started off in 2020 as an affiliate where I paid a little over $100 to get registered. And since then, I've been able to go ahead and introduce several people to the community, and only started a little over $100. And now I've gone on, ladies and gentlemen, to earn several thousands of dollars in commissions that Xtreamfx has paid my family and many others. Many people have been paid hundreds of dollars, some thousands, some hundreds of thousands of dollars for marketing Xtreamfx Global Academy to people around the world. So this is a really great model of business in a number of ways. So there's the affiliate side, and then there's the education. The education allows for us to come in and learn how to use our phones, our laptops, and make money. This education program has been going on now for about a number of years, and several individuals have done very well with it. So you have an opportunity to come in and take advantage of a $7 trillion market. The NADEX, binary, safety trade, core academy, and these are the prices for our education per month. So if you want to be a student, only $89 per month. If you want to be a Forex student, $99 per month. If you want to be a Forex and binary, that's $159 per month. And then if you want to do the US 30 Academy, that's $199 per month. And then the safety trade technology is $599 to enroll for the year, and then pay $75 a month for the signals, right? And today we're going to emphasize a bit the technology. Apart from that, we also have financial services, personal credit building, business credit, business funding, consumer financing, loans, real estate, investor education, and trust. And then we also have a health and wellness products, whether it's for hydration, mental focus, gut health, nutritional supplements, and weight loss. So that's all available through our platform, a lot available from this amazing community. So let's look at this technology. That's the rave right now. It's a rave, and I really mean it. It's a really powerful opportunity to use something simple and predictable that can help us to earn money. And just for the purposes of our conversation, to make sure I don't shoot over anybody's head, but Darlene, have you ever traded before? Have you ever used the app called MetaTrader 4 before?
No, sir.
You haven't? Okay, that's fine. So this on the screen, I downloaded the MetaTrader 4 on my laptop, and then I purchased the technology. It's called the Safety Trade technology, and I added it to the MetaTrader 4, and it made my MetaTrader 4 looks like this, right? And what we're able to do is simply identify 4 simple things. If you can identify 4 simple things, you could make money. Even fact, let me just go to NAS, because I used NAS to do, I made some money trading NAS today. I'm going to show you simply what I was able to do. Because the technology just gives us very accurate information, right? So let's look at one of the trades I took earlier today. And the first thing that happened was that we're taught to use this to first look for this thick red line that you see running through the middle. It's called a moving average, right? So we look on that line, all right? We look at that line. The next thing is that we need to identify that these candles were above the line before this red arrow came on the screen. So for example, if you're using this to identify a trade, you would see that the candles are above the thick red line, and then the red arrow pops up. Once it pops up, it's an indication that the market is about to go down in this direction. Now in trading, if you're able to do what we call take a sell, you could be able to say, okay, it's going to go down. So you put in an order and it moves from here to here, you'd make a profit, you'd make money if you're correct. If it goes in opposite direction, you'd lose money. But if it goes in your direction, you make money, okay? All right, so let's look at what happened. The next thing that we identify is that these 5 levels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are all the same color as the arrow. So the arrow is red and everything here is red, right? I think we can see that. And then we wait for the 4th level from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, to turn green. Once it turns green, that's our permission to go ahead and put in an order, right? So we could look, anybody could jump off mute and tell me if you could see a little green dot right at the right at the edge of the screen here on the fourth level from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can anybody see that?
Yes, yes, it's just peeking out.
Yes, just peeking out. A little green dot is there, right? So what that does, it gives us permission to put in an order. Now to put in an order, you right click in this box, click trading, click new order, and then you're gonna click, in this case, we're gonna put in what's called a pending order, put in what's called a buy stop, but you're gonna be trained on all of that information, right? And then you're gonna click place to place the trade. Now, once the trade is placed, you're gonna end up seeing a line that looks like this coming right here. You're gonna see a line right here. And then you're going to put in what's called your profit, right? Level. So if the market now, oh, sorry, I'm putting it in the wrong place because this is a sell, not a buy, right? The red means sell, not buy. Okay. So we're gonna do a sell. Okay. So we'll be putting it below this line here, right? Like about, let's say about right there. Okay. And then you're gonna put this one just below the other one. Now, what this means is this: if the system is correct, that the market is not going up, because a lot of traders would see this. And, whenever we see a candle, knowing what a candle is, whenever we see the market push up like this quickly, push up like this, it gives the impression that it's going to go up, right? And a lot of traders jump in right here when it's pushing up and end up losing money. It's happened to me many times, right? Where I thought market was going up based on how it was behaving. I got in and then it reversed on me and I ended up losing that trade. So this system says it's not going up, it's going to go down. So let's see if the system is correct. Let's recap the 4 things so far. First, the candles were above the stick red line. 2, the red arrow popped up on the screen, showing that the market is about to go down. 3, everything here was red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, red. And then 4, this green area popped up on the 4th level. Once that turns green, we'll put an order in here. Click trading, click new order, put order in. And that's how we have these 2 lines here. So let's see if the market is going to go down through these 2 lines. Let's look and see what happened. Let's check to see, did it go down and through these 2 lines? Somebody come off mute and tell me if it did. Did it go down and go through these 2 lines? Anybody? Just jump off mute and tell me, yes, it did.
Sure did, yes.
Right, so I won that trade, made some money, right? And let's see, then the market went again and it did it again, right? But in this instance, this called a block, this level here, the 5th level, you know, this is a break and it turned green, right? When that happens, you are supposed to pull up the trade, right? So if I put in another trade, waiting for it to do the same thing, once this happens, you no longer have permission to do that trade, right? So you no longer allow that trade to go through, you delete these, right? And you could see though that it still came down and produced another winning trade, even though this was broken. But that would be a high risk opportunity, right? And you see it even went down further. So this technology is amazing. See, it's happening again, where everything turned red, this turned green, it went up. Let's see if it came back down. Let's see if it came back down, and it certainly did, right? It certainly did come back down. Okay, for another win. So this system is amazing, right? Over and over again, we use this. And then here's the great thing about it. It's not only that you're able to trade, it's not only that you're able to trade NAS 100 or S&P 500. You could trade things like gold. Let's look at gold, right? Gold is another wonderful asset to trade. Here it is again, where the red arrow is on the screen. Everything here is red. This 4th one turns green. Gives you permission now to put in an order just below this line. And then look what happened. It went down right afterwards. You'd have won that trade and made money. And this is gold. What about silver? Right? Let's look at silver to see if the same thing is happening on silver. Right? Here you'd have had an opportunity where everything was red, this turned green, and then you'd have put in an order just below the line and look at it, shot way down. You'd have won that trade again. Let's look at something else like AUD USD, right? If you know Australian dollar, US dollar, that's another asset that we can trade and make money. Mr. OK, your line is unmuted and there's some noise in your background. Thank you. All right, so what this means is that this is you here, all right? And then, this is everything lined up nicely. Green, 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 right? This turns red. This came down below the line. And, that would have been an opportunity to put in an order. and you know, it shot down. You could see clearly shot down for a win here. All right. This is an amazing technology, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so impressed with this. The gentleman that developed it, his name is Mr. Kevin Grego. And let's look at the buy opportunities when it turns green, right? So the green arrow was here, it was pushing up, started pushing back down, it was red. The fourth level turned red. So this green, 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 red, green, green. It means now you have to put in what's called a buy instead of a sell. So if the market goes up in this direction, you make money. So let's look to see if it went up. It went up, you'd have made money right here. So what this has done is made the life of traders simple and clear and straightforward to be able to make a profit. I am so grateful for this, all right? Let me just take out these two lines before I forget and not confuse myself later when the market reopens this evening. So this is an amazing technology, ladies and gentlemen. I was just showing you AUD USD and showing you what are called buy opportunities right here on the screen, right? Where you would have been able to take buys. Okay, when everything is lined up properly. One note is that you should always check your higher time frame, call it 5 minute, and time frame above the 1 minute to see if it lines up with what it is that the lower time frame says, right? Predominantly red. So what we should be looking for are opportunities. You know, let me have somebody join us. Give me a second, everybody, please. Sorry. Tajiri. Yep. I'm doing a live demo of the system. I'm gonna send you the link now, but I sent you the form. But I'm online demoing the system. I know you're gonna purchase startup, but if you just jump on it, you can see how it works. All right, cool. All right, sorry about that, guys. That's somebody who's purchasing the system today. So I just wanted him to at least take a look at what's going on. All right, man. I'm you know, one of the things about this as well, everyone, is that I feel so good about sharing this with people because I know they can make money with it. You know, it's one of the things that I know for sure that if you purchase it and you follow the guidelines, you follow the system, you do what you're supposed to do, you will make money with this. You will, right? So this is amazing. This is simply an amazing technology that allows for anyone, anywhere in the world, to simply download the app on your laptop, on your, you know, you can also use your phone. You need to use a laptop plus the phone, right? So don't use the laptop alone, your phone alone. Use the laptop as well, right? But what this does is give us the privilege of trading the world's financial assets, okay? And let me kind of break it down so you could see how powerful this technology is, right? These are what are called the symbols, but let's remove the word symbols. All right, somebody just read out loud for me what this word says here. Somebody who could see that. Can anybody see this? Just jump off me and tell me what you see there.
It says that those are the majors, foreign exchange majors.
All right, great. So these majors are like Australian dollar versus the US dollar, European dollar versus the US dollar, or the euro, Great British pound versus the US dollar, and the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar, the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, US dollar versus the Swiss franc, and then the US dollar versus the Japanese money. All right, what's the next one on there? Exotics, right? I won't bother to touch on that. But somebody read this from me. What does this one say?
Indices.
Anybody? Indices.
Indices.
Great.
Yes.
Indices. All right. So let's open the indices. I won't bother to talk about the AUS 200. But look at the power of this. All right. GER 30. That means the top 30 companies in Germany. So like Mercedes-Benz or BMW and these big companies, they are bundled together in 30 top companies as an index, and you could trade that index and make money. What about Japan's top 225 companies like Toyota and Nissan and other companies like that? What about NAS 100, the top 100 technology stocks like Tesla, Google, Facebook, those companies that are technology-based companies? The top 100 companies are bundled together. What about the S&P 500? You could trade companies like Bank of America, you know, Wells Fargo. Those companies are bundled into the top 500, and US oil and UK oil, right? You could now trade that, right? And then let's go down to another thing that's here as well. Let's look at metals, right? You could see XAUSD, that's really a symbol, sorry, XAGUSD, that's a symbol for silver, and XAU versus the euro, that's gold versus the euro, or the US dollar versus gold, or US dollar versus platinum. So you now have the opportunity to trade those metals as well. You could also trade cryptocurrencies. Here are a bunch of different cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin versus the dollar, ADA versus the dollar, Dash versus the dollar. So what this what this technology does is give you and I the opportunity to become our own bank. So we literally will now have access through this platform on your laptop, the opportunity to right click, click trading, click new order, and go and look for any one of those assets that I just mentioned, and you'll be able to trade them. But what makes it so enticing for us and so great for us is that the technology gives you the information on how to identify a trade. Because here's the most important thing for traders, right? If you're going to make money from trading, there are two things that are the most important thing: when to enter the market and when to exit it. Now, what does that mean? Now, if you are here, right? If you're down here, right at this point, right? Let's look at this cross here. So right at this point, and you buy this particular asset, this is AUD/USD here, and you could sell it up here when the price goes up, right? From here to here, would you make a profit? Somebody come offline and tell me, if you buy something low and sell it high, would you make a profit?
Yes, you will.
Yes, you will. So the challenge is in trading is knowing, is this going to keep going down or is it going to turn around and go back up? That's the challenge. And if you can identify where it's going to go with certainty, you can make money. If you have to guess, it's no different from gambling. It's no different from playing the lotto. But if you have information that's concrete that you can depend on, then that's a game changer. So let's look at the information that you need to identify using this technology. The gentleman that designed it, Mr. Grego, he broke it down into 4 simple things you need to do. If you could see the stick red line going through the screen, say yes. If you could see the stick red line, say yes.
Yes.
Yes, great. All right. Can you see that the green and red things, they're called candles for those who do not know what they are. Can you see that they're above the red line? Can you see that?
At that point, yes.
Yes, correct. Can you see the red arrow on the screen that was after the candles were above this line? Can we see that?
Yes.
Yes. So what this does, it tells you that the candles are about to go down in this direction. That's what it says. All right. That's the second piece of data we use to decide if we should trade or not. Then we have to wait. We have to wait. When this happens, you could see, if you put a line right here, you could see right when it happened, this is red, this is red, this is red, this is green at the bottom. So everything here is not yet red like this arrow. If the arrow is green, we need for everything here to be green. So we have to wait for time to pass for it to change. And in this case, it changed all to red, right? Can we see that all of these 5 levels are now red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we see that?
Oh, yes.
Yes, they're all red. So the 4th thing that we need to identify is to wait for the 4th level from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, to turn green. Let's say that for argument's sake, this is happening, right? We could see that the market is now pushing up. Now, here's what happens to a lot of traders. Whenever we see like the market push down and then it starts to push back up, and we see this green candle and we see another one, and we see pushing up like that, a lot of us jumping for a buy, thinking it's going to continue to go up based on how it's looking. But a lot of times it reverses and we end up losing money. All right. So let's see what happened here. Let's see if it turned green. Let's see if it turned green. It pulled down again. So that is going up and down. So it'll be very difficult to know if should I go in, should I stay in, because first it was going down, now it's going up, now it's going down, now it's going back up. So it's very difficult to know what to do. So here's what you need to wait on. Wait until this turns green. Number 4. This is called a safe trade. Because you could have bet that it was going to go down here, it could have been wrong. Because if you came in here for it to keep going down to make money and it reversed, then you know you have lost. If you thought it was going to keep going up and it reversed and you're going this way, now you have lost. So what we should do is wait for everything to line up, right? What are the 4 things? First, the candles are above the thick red line, or thick green line. Sometimes it's green, but it's thick line here on the screen. The second thing is that the arrow popped up, it's red. The third thing is that everything here was red, like the arrow. And the 4th thing is that this turned green. Now, when this happens, it's your permission you now have permission. Somebody say permission. Somebody say permission with me.
Permission.
Permission to put in a trade. You can now put in a trade because this is a safe trade. So you right click this box. This box is called price, right? Right. When this, as soon as it happens for the first time, this happens for the first time, you're going to do something else. I'm not going to do it right now, but you're going to, in training, you're going to know that you should check your 5-minute time frame. This is a 1-minute time frame, but you need to check a 5-minute time frame to make sure that this part here called the box is also red, right? But I'm not going to do that. It's going to distort what I'm doing. But you should remember that. So if you shouldn't be trying to learn totally from what I'm doing, because this is a demo. You need to go to the videos and go to classes and learn. But I'm just giving you that information so you know you're supposed to do that, right? Can't say I didn't tell you. All right, so with this now, 4 things. The candles are above, red popped up. Everything here was red, this turns green. Now we have permission, right? Somebody said we have permission. You're gonna right click in the box, right click in the box, right click in the box, click trading, click new order. And then you're gonna put in what's called a sell, right? You're gonna put in a sell because this is red, red means going down. So you're gonna put in an order for it to go down. When you put in the order, the lines are gonna show up and you're gonna place them like one just below here, all right? We move this one up a little bit to like right there. It's supposed to be about a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch below the point where this red line is at. And then the second one is, this is gonna be your profit. You're gonna go for about 2 pips, right? 2 points. Now, if you're trading and you're earning $10 per point, you'd earn $20. If you're trading and you could afford to trade $50 per point, it means between right here to right here, you'd have earned $100. From right here to right here. It just depends on the size of your account. That will determine how much you could trade, right? So let's see what happens. Now, each of these bars is 1 minute. So when you identify this and you put the trade in, the time, let's count how many minutes it's gonna take for this to unfold, right? So that's 4 minutes so far, right? You saw this, and let's see what happened. All right, somebody come off mute and tell me, did this come through the 2 lines? Did it turn around and push down through the 2 lines? Did this red come down and push through these 2 lines here? Somebody say yes or no? Yes, it did.
Not sure.
Right.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. If you know about trading, if you know about trading, what is this called? Is this a win or what? Is this a winning trade that I just explained?
It is.
Because yes, right. It was here. The market was pushing this way. See 2 very strong candles. This is what's called an engulfing candle because it would have engulfed that, right? And then this one is even stronger. So it looks like the market's going up for a buy, but it turned around if anybody was trying to do a buy then. And what did it do? It started selling. But we know it was going to sell ahead of time. That's what this information means. Let's look at another example of it to see if we found another one on this chart, right? Where everything was lined up red or everything lined up green. Everything is green, right? The arrow here was green. The price was below this line, waiting for the 4th level to turn red. Let's see if we see it red. It turned red. That gives us permission when it turns red, right? When it was pushing down here, to take a safety trade and go up, right? And then we'll put the 2 lines, one above here and one a little bit above there. So if it goes up and pushes through our 2 lines, you'd have won another trade. Let's see if it pushes up. What did it do? It went up. Ladies and gentlemen, it happens over and over, and it went even further up. You know, and this is just one asset, right? Let's now go over to our scanner, right? This is so powerful. Let me turn on my audio on this laptop. Now, this message just came in, right? New safety trade, 2 of them. Canada CHF, AUD CHF, both 1 minute sell stop 1, sell stop 3. Let's go and look at Canada CHF, CAD CHF, and let's see what's happening real time. This is not delayed. This is real time. So this is real time. This is what's exactly happening in the market right now. You could see here where it pushed up. Okay, this one has changed, right? You could see this is pushing up so fast. This has changed because this is all red. Yeah, you could see that before where everything has changed to green. And once this changed from red to green, you're not supposed to do that trade. Okay, so let's look at another one. AUD CHF, 1 minute, right? 1 minute. Let's look at AUD CHF. And you could see there are many more on that lighting of the chart, right? So here's another one. Okay, so everything was red, 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 green, red, red. Now, what you need to do here is to check your 5-minute time frame. And if it's red here, then it's a safe trade. If it's green, that's called a dirty trade. You would not do that as a beginner. As an intermediate level or advanced level, you could do it, but beginners should not take those type of trades. All right. Let's see if we see another safe trade. Euro CHF, another 1-minute sell was called earlier on the system. I'm going to explain to you what the system is for those who are new to us. It's called a scanner. It scans 200 different financial assets and gives you trades. It tells you what you could trade. All right. So it spits out over 2,000 trades per day. Okay. I know none of us probably couldn't take 2,000 trades in a day. Euro CHF. But man, we're going to make so much money with this. It's not funny. Euro CHF, right? Here it is. Here it is. We're supposed to make a lot of money. We deserve it. Everybody here, we deserve to make a lot of money. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe you deserve to make a lot of money. All right, so this is your Euro CHF, right? Red, 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 green, red, red. And you could see that the arrow is right up here. And then we could, you know, for the sake of time, but the market is not so fast now at the end of the day. Hear that music, guys? New safety trade alert, new safety trade alert. So that's how the system tells us that there's a new trade. So we could come here, USD CHF, 1-minute sell stop, and go and check that one as well. All right, so this one is there, you know, we'll come back to that, I might remember, but Euro CHF and then USD CHF, right? Is that right? USD CHF, right? So this one is, okay, so this one has already started selling already. You could see red, 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 green, red, red, it was going up, and the system says it's gonna come down. So if I was a little quicker, I could put in one line here, meaning I'm putting in an order now. I'm putting another one down here. That's about a pip, right? And I could even go a little further for 2 points. So if the push is down through these 2 lines, I would have won this trade and I would have made money, because you per point or pip, right? You could trade $1 per pip if your account is that small, 10 cents a pip if it's that small, or $10 a pip, or $100 a pip, depending on the size of your account. So if your account can take $100 per point, it means that this, you see, went down when it turned green just below this line. That means that you started the process, you'd have activated your sell stop. And oh, wow, look at that in front of us. Can anybody see that trade just pushed down through my line and it's now about to push down? Okay, great. So that trade already won. Just I was able to catch it. If I was putting it in for real, but I wouldn't trade now because it's too close to the end of the day and the market is not as vibrant as it should be, you know, not a lot of volume, plus it's a holiday in the US. But the point is that this system just called a trade for everybody that was on here. You saw it when I pulled it up. You saw it push through. You saw me check it. Let me check the high time frame. And the high time frame is so it's a dirty sell, right? So you have to be a little bit careful with those. So I would have grabbed this profit right here, and you know, and just begun about my business because it's a nice kebab. This could be $20, $30, $50. It all depends on the size of your account. That's what determines how much money you would have earned from this slight movement here. And how long did it take us to make this money? Somebody come off mute and tell me, how long did it take you to make, whether it's $2, $5, $10, $20, $50? How long did it take you to make that?
A couple minutes.
Couple minutes, right? That's how powerful this technology is, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't underestimate its power. And this is just one message that we're seeing. Talk about this happening all day. So simply, to put this order in, you'd have right click in the box, trading, click new order. But please don't, you know, it's simple, but we need some education here, right? We need to understand spreads, right? Because this is a wide spread, okay, which is going to make it a little challenging to make a profit on this trade because of the broker collecting a big fee. So there are certain little things to the whole deal that you need to come to class first and understand, so that you know you make full use of it. But the bottom line is that the technology is accurate. It gives us data. You saw this happen in front of your eyes. So it's not me saying that the technology can do this. I just showed you an example of the technology doing it for us, telling us what's going to happen in the market, confirming that this market is going to push down. You saw it push down from here, and I caught it a little late, right? Which means I could have been up a little bit more, and you know, and even get a little bit more profit out of that, right? But anyway, that's another story, right? And then the system is still spitting out more opportunities, right? That's NZD, JPY, USD, CHF, We could go over here and check. Just delete these lines. All right, we could go over here because that trade is finished now. That was a win. All right. It didn't go to all the way to your take profit line, but it went enough for you to make some money.
New safety trade alert.
Here's
Safety trade
music,
alert.
music. Here's another one. NZDJPY new. This new symbol pops up on your screen, so you can go ahead and look for NZDJPY. It's right here. We'll pop it on our screen and see. Right, it's pushed up. It's right above here. You know, if you look quickly look at your 5-minute time frame, it's nice. This is a sell, a beautiful trade because this is red. You go back to your 1-minute time frame. This is all red. It came up above here. This is a wonderful opportunity to now go ahead. If the time of the day was right, yeah, you put your first line there, and that would be your entry, and then this would be your profit line, right? You could move it up a little bit more, you know, just to make it nice and tight. And you know, man, it's just so beautiful, beautiful, right? And just wait. Let's see if it pushes down, right? Let's see if the technology is right. This is like an easy trick. This one is like, this one 99 times out of 100, this is gonna go in that direction, right? And the reason is simply this, right? This is the 1-minute time frame. The 5-minute time frame, which I'm just clicked on, you could see that is all set up for a sell. If we look at the 15-minute time frame, that is also a sell on the buck. Look at the 30-minute time frame, or this is a buy that happened here. It bought up already, and it's trying to buy it, but it hasn't bought up yet. And this may even this has been going on for a while. So a little bit of buying is going to happen at some point. And then a 1 hour is there's a 1 hour buy going on, and that takes a while to manifest, right? So that that's something, you know, when you learn more about the whole system, you'll understand how to take advantage of that. Now, here's the beautiful thing about these sell stops and buy stops. Let's say it keeps going up instead of coming down. You don't lose anything, right? It wouldn't put you in the trade, but you don't lose anything because you're not in the trade until it reverses and pushes down and through. Okay, so that's one of the most beautiful things about buy stops and sell stops.
Safety trade alert.
There's another one again. Right? Which one is this? Now, so this is your NZD USD, right? 1-minute sell stop, right? NZD USD. So let's go check out that one. All right, and we'll come back. This one is what? NZD JPY, right? NZD USD. So we come up here and look for that in this list. So this is just simply amazing. See another one, all right? Red, 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 green, red. So normally, for anybody who knows about trading, a trader would have to go and mark up the charts, put in support resistance lines, trend lines, you know, do some Fibonacci retracement assessment, and then predict which direction the market could go in. And then wait for the market to put a trade in to tell them what is happening, right? Before they could put a trade in. But this system just calls out the trades and gives us trades that are safe for us to take, okay? And all we have to do is to follow the rules, follow the guidelines of how to use the system. And you could literally start your laptop, which I've been doing, and enjoying it, loving it, and being able to trade these financial assets and make money. You know, my focus personally right now is NAS 100, right? And, you know, I have my reasons why I'm trading NAS. But as you become more comfortable with what you want to trade, you could choose what it is that you want to trade, and so forth. So I know I spoke quickly, but oh, by the way, the scanner, let's go back to the scanner a bit. The scanner does, as I showed you, the list of assets, right? Indices. So you have all of these different indices, like the countries, companies and stuff. Countries, currency pairs, Forex, we've been looking at those now. And cryptocurrency, all right? So you can trade crypto each Saturday, Sunday night, Saturday night. You can trade crypto from your phone, from your laptop phone, and make money. And then stocks, the big stocks in the United States, like Tesla and Amazon, Facebook, Google, you know, these stocks. And then you could narrow down your dashboard, maybe not like me, but narrow it down to like maybe 4, 2, or 1, or with your favorite that you want to trade. If you want to just focus on one. Right now, my primary focus is on NAS and S&P 500. So those are the two that I'm focused on. So you see, this is pushing up. So this wouldn't have gone down and pushed through. And then if this red changes green, you just delete the trade. Just delete the trade. If it doesn't, if this doesn't stay red. And then going to the 5-minute time frame, see there's a 5-minute trade that's looking like it's going to be activated as well. So you'll be able to either win a 1-minute trade if it turns around and pushes down before this changes, or you wait on a 5-minute trade for it to push up and come back down. And it may continue just pushing up because there's a 30-minute buy that's starting to manifest, and then there's a 1-hour buy as well. All right. So that would give you an opportunity. Those take a little longer to get to where they need to get, because this needs to go above this line to where you put your trade in and make your money going up. All right. And so, man, all right. Any questions? Any questions from anybody? Any questions? Oh, see this change? This change, right? So once you see this change, you just simply just go ahead and delete this. Don't bother, you know, and just wait on the 5-minute. And if that manifests as a trade, you go ahead and do that one. So you're putting in a trade on a 5 minutes instead of the 1 minute. But any questions from anybody?
Yeah, yes, you've talked about the 5 minutes and 1 minute sections. I don't know what that is, or maybe we're going to see that in the training. Yeah,
you get that in training. In fact,
I don't know that.
Yeah, the Academy library, the video library is very powerful. Let me show it to you. Once you get registered, where is that? Yeah, you're gonna have a login just like those who are members like myself. We all have a login. So this is my login. All right, so I'm logging into my back office. So here on the left, you'll see where it says affiliate members, right? And you click affiliate, and then you click FX Academy Library. And then the FX Academy Library, this is where you come in now and watch beginner videos, intermediate section, advanced section. So as a beginner, you click on the beginner section. Oops, why is this doing this? Okay. You click on the beginner section, and then it loads some videos down here that you're gonna watch, right? And you're gonna watch what is Forex, who trades Forex, all of that stuff. Okay. You know, come back in a minute. So I'm not sure why that is sliding back and forth. But okay, there we go. All right. So you know what is Forex? Why trading basics? You're asking about time frames, right? So all of that is covered in here in these beginner videos. So you'll be watching them and understanding those things, right? With time frames and stuff like that. I know there's a video, yes, trading times and sessions, currency pairs, setup demo, trade accounts. So all of that is there, right? You're gonna get that, go through those to understand what is a pip, bullish and bearish, you know, candlesticks basics, types of traders and pip plan, risk management, support resistance. You're gonna learn all of that, you know, enter and closing a trade, the type of charts and stuff. So those things are covered in those videos. Plus, when you come to class, you can ask questions. So 1 minute time frame just simply means that each of these candles is a minute. It takes 1 minute to form. So if you look at this chart at the end here, every minute there's going to be a new one as you see. Another one just popped on the screen, and it takes 60 seconds for the next one to pop on. If we go to the 5 minute chart, that takes 5 minutes for this to change to the next one. But the information you are able to glean differs based on the time frame you're looking at. But you'll learn all of that in the process of learning this. Because I believe you me, 2.5 years ago, the first time I saw this chart on the screen, I got a headache. My head started to hurt the very day I saw this the first time. And I said to myself, I'd never be able to do this. And here I'm at now, right clicking like it's second nature. It's like, you know, it takes a little while to understand this stuff, but it's nothing that anybody can. It's nothing. And then this technology made life even simpler. So a lot of what traders used to have to learn to make money, a lot of that has been removed because this technology gives you simple colors to use to identify an entry and an exit. An entry, and you know you should go for a small amount of this. But thank you for your question. I hope that, you know, I hope that helps.
So Paula just asked a question. Where are the Safe to Trade videos? I don't know if you still have it up, the library.
Okay, all right. So what are the videos on the safe? Where are the videos on the Safe to Trade? All right, so the Safe to Trade is a technology that's on its own. So you get a video when you the benefit, one of the great benefits of the Safe to Trade, once you purchased it and you've got it set up on your laptop, you'll be able to book a training with the developer, the person who developed the technology. I believe that after a while, we won't have that privilege, because a lot of people are starting to get the technology. And as there are many more people who are getting this every week, one person can't handle all of those people. So for those who are new, right, you're still young in terms of only about 1,000 people have this right now. So you're going to have the opportunity for the developer to train you on how it works. When you go to that training, you're allowed to record the training. And in the training, you can ask some questions, right? It's on Zoom. And you can then watch that video over and over again to learn and understand how to use the technology. So that's the videos for the technology. Also, the developer pops up on YouTube. All right, he has about 500 different videos on his channel, and he trades live on his channel, but it's pop-up. So it's not as if you could depend on it at a specific time. He calls out trades live, and he helps people who have the technology, and even people who may just be on there grabbing trades for free. That's fine. Jump on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also do that with our master traders and Mr. Sloan, where we jump online and we show people the technology and then just call out trades using it as well, and just give out these trades for free. Okay. So Paula, I hope that helps you. So there's abundance of information available to you. Also, if you attend classes with Mr. Maddox, right? Like I'm jumping on with him at 5 o'clock in about 9 minutes. You would be receiving additional training on this, right? I've learned so much from him because he's a master trader. He's the top educator in our community, and he's doing extremely well. Sometimes he just earns $5,000-$10,000 in seconds. I've seen him do it. So you can go to class with him as well. And then he's the one who brought this technology to our community. And he is the one who's been identified by the developer as the person to go to for the support on setting up your indicators, understanding how things work. If you have any questions, you can send them to him and so forth, or go and connect with him. And right now, for the time being, you can get his number. I think after a while, we won't have that going on, because as there's hundreds of people getting this per week, but there's no way to do it that way. It's going to mean that people will have sessions to attend and classes to attend and But right now we can get some hand holding, because it's not a lot. It's not a massive amount of people. We could still get some hand holding right now.
So
right?
did you say a training is coming up now with Sir
With Mr.
Maddox?
Maddox, yes.
At what time, sir?
At 5 p.m., which is Eastern, which is 4 p.m. The Jamaica time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, who are those persons training?
Tuesday and Thursday, it's him and Mr. Sloan and one of the other master traders.
Okay.
New safety
And that's
training
that's on our YouTube channel. It's like a show, but it's done. It's still a training, but it's a show. But it's done with fun music and excitement. But it's still to really show people the technology and give out free trades and allow for people to see the technology and decide if they want to use it for themselves. Because it's pretty straightforward. You have this tool where you can come and right-click and click trade, click new order, put in an order and make money. And here's the beautiful thing about trading, guys. Once you make your profit on a trade, understand this. Within hours, you could take your money out of your account, just so you're aware, right? CAD CHF, right? So that trade that you saw me won earlier, that money can be withdrawn the same time. The up-to-date brokers, within a matter of a couple of hours, you receive your money. Okay, so this is powerful,
New safety
right?
training alerts.
Because you could literally sit down, take a couple of trades, BTC USD. Let's go look at that. All right, I love BTC USD, man. Right? Right. This one is already done. This was so fast. No, it's not yet. It's a buy. Okay. So green, 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 red, green. Let's set the 5-minute time frame quickly. Wow, this is a sweet buy. Oh, it touched this line, right? This is one other thing you should look for. whenever the 5 minute comes on and touches this, and this is going on, look at this, guys. Just look at this, just sit down here for a minute, because BTC moves relatively quickly,
Mhm.
right? So let's put this here quickly. All right, so that will be your entry. Wow, slow. Harry, move quick, move
Tight.
fast.
Yeah, it's tight.
All right, good. All right, so let's say that's it, right? Boom. But yeah, and then that's all you need out there, right? That's all you need out there. And if you just wait, just watch this. Just watch this.
Safety trade
All
alert.
right. Let me just double check the higher time frames just to be sure. All right, so there's a buy on the 4 hour. You can see the green bar on the 4 hour. You come down to the 1 hour green, 30-minute green, just turned a little green. Yep. 15-minute green, 5-minute green, 1 minute green. Come on, this is easy. Right, so this sold off over here. You can see it, big sell off, and then it's no buying back, right?
Mhm.
But we would have to be analyzing all of these charts to figure that out. But no, with this technology,
Time saver.
just
Time
eliminates all of
saver.
that.
It's a time
Eliminates all
saver,
that
Doc.
stress.
Yeah.
All right, I just wait for the messages to come in, and here's more, right? BTC USD has 1 minute buy stop, right? Nice. And then all you gotta do is just be patient now and let it play out. Just let it play out, and you collect your money. And as I was saying, winning this trade means, once you win this trade, guys, you could withdraw your money the same
Safety trade alert.
within. You put it up, you just move it from your trading account to your wallet, send a withdrawal, you click withdrawal, because most of these things is all automated. You click withdrawal in your broker, and the money is just sent to your wallet, right? That you designate. Most of them are crypto, but there's some that do transfers to your Visa card, right? And some you can arrange transfer to your bank for fees. Those things are going to be much more expensive, obviously. But yeah, that's how powerful this thing is, man. This is right now stuff, real time. We're inside of the world's financial markets, and this is where money lives. Money lives in the financial markets. Money is not in your bank account. I promise you. Your money lives in the financial markets. It is in the financial markets every day. It's not in your bank account. It's only there as a balance on the ledger that you see on your phone or when you log in online, right? It is not sitting there waiting for you. It is being invested and traded around the world. So now you have an opportunity to come and participate in the movement of money, in this flow of money that's happening from one asset to the other. Now you have a technology that allows for you to click and do your thing, all right? Let me just take one last question. So I have to go to class, guys. No playing around. Tajiri, my friend.
Yes,
Are you satisfied?
I'm excited.
I know you must be. All right. So just fill out that Google form for me. They'll send you the invoice by email. You have the person send the USDT to the address
Yes,
on there.
is it a space? Is it a space or the wealth creation is together?
One word, just one word.
One word together. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So just if you could just shoot me any messages if you have any issues.
Okay.
But it's pretty straightforward. And once you get the invoice, just shoot them get your crypto person to send the payment, and then they will put in your account, activate everything, and then you'll get the emails accordingly. And then I'll take time. I'll walk you through the platform and help you.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, thank you.
All right, you're
Sounds
welcome.
good.
All right. Anyone with any questions before I exit?
I just want to say this was an awesome session, Doc. Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome, Dr. Copeland.
I suspect you are rivaling these master traders, who are helping to onboard us.
In due course, I'm going to rival with some income too.
Okay. All right.
I promise you.
Yes.
All right.
Doc. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Love you.
Good
Love
luck.
you guys. All
Bye-bye.
right. Talk to you soon. All right. Bye-bye.